Ačiū. Mr. Donskis is next.
President, this is not for the first time that we condemned in this House the ongoing harassment and systematic persecution of Belarusian human rights defenders, democratic opposition, free media and civil society activists in Lukashenko's Belarus. Contempt for human worth, dignity, liberty and human rights has become an inescapable aspect of Lukashenko's authoritarian regime. Yet this time we have to do with something extraordinary. Criminalization of dissent and the use of criminal penal code to intimidate the opposition seem to have reached a climax in the case of Ales Bialatski, a prominent human rights defender, head of the human rights center Viasna, who was arrested on the 4th of August 2011 and charged on the 14th of August for concealment of profits of an especially large scale.
Mr. Donskis, may I interrupt you? Can you slow down, please, a little bit? Because
it is
our
obvious that the regime tries to determine how far it can go, violating human rights and abusing civil liberties. At the same time, the regime is testing the limits of our political sensitivity and moral commitment. If we stop reacting and using harsh words, if we adopt a complacent stance, ascribing the abuse of civil liberties and human rights to the specificity of Belarusian society, or if we succumb to a sort of fatalistic attitude to Lukashenko's regime, the story is over. We and humanity at large will be on the losing side, and the regime will impose its logic on us. That's why we have to react to this outrageous injustice with even stronger than we did before. We have to admit a shameful fact that charges against Ales Bialatski are brought forward using personal data on Ales Bialatski sent by Lithuanian and Polish authorities on the basis of the implementation of bilateral legal aid agreement. I cannot speak on behalf of Poland, that's not up to me, but I can speak as a Lithuanian, and I'm truly sorry for what happened in Lithuania, in the Ministry of Justice. Even so, it does not absolve Belarusian authorities from their responsibilities. We should not create an illusion that they can get away from this story with some ambivalent reactions or technical errors in the EU. Ales Bialatski must and will be released. Thank you.
I thank you, Mr. Donskis. Mr. Preda is our next speaker.
Mulțumesc mult, domnule președinte. Gazetele de ieri din diverse locuri anunțau că moneda națională din Belarus a scăzut cu 40% în ultimul timp, datorită crizei. Gazetele uitau să spună că e vorba de o economie planificată și că, la fel ca orice economie planificată, e destinată eșecului. Cu atât mai puțin se vorbea în aceste gazete despre faptul că economia planificată e dublată, ca în orice regim totalitar,